Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Lynn, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 recipes from my cookbook, Plant-Based Recipes and Meal Options. They are going to be the tasty cashew yum sauce, the creamy white cheese sauce, and the wild rice pilaf. So for the first recipe, we have a cup of raw cashews and 1/2 cup of water. And I've had these soaking for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to add them to the Vitamix. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of garbanzo beans, a large clove of garlic that was pressed, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, a tablespoon of tahini, 4 teaspoons of Bragg's liquid aminos, 1/2 teaspoon curry powder, 1/2 teaspoon oregano, and 1/2 teaspoon of coriander, and 1/8 teaspoon of red chili flakes. So let me add all that. These are very simple things that you may have in your pantry, and all we're going to do is blend it up. And that's it. I keep it in a jar in the fridge. It's really good room temperature, cold. It has a really nice combination with the curry powder, the coriander, and the tahini, and it goes really well with greens or potatoes, anything you want a really tasty sauce. So I'm gonna go chill this, and then I'll be back and we'll move on to the next one. I'm back, and I'm going to show you how to make next the creamy white cheese sauce. So I have 3/4 a cup of cashew pieces combined with 1 cup of water, and I've had these soaking about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to blend them up. Add the 2nd cup of water and blend it again. Just a little. Then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of tahini. To scrape it out so you can get it all in there. And then I have 2 tablespoons lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. I have 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Blend it till it's smooth. I put it in a heavy pot. And I have my really nice wire whisk, which I like. And I put it on a medium-low heat for 5 minutes or less, depending on how the heat is, just to thicken it. And it will thicken very quickly with the cornstarch. And then you can use it warm, you can use it cold, you can keep it in the fridge in a container, and you can use it on pizza, you can use it on anything you like, vegetables, or in a casserole, anything that you would like have used melted like mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna go thicken it, and then I will be back with the third recipe. Okay, I'm back with the third recipe, the wild rice pilaf. So I have cooked the wild rice and the brown rice. In a frying pan, I have 1 teaspoon olive oil. I have 6 green onions and 1/4 cup of red bell pepper and 1/2 cup of sliced celery. So I'm going to get that sauteed. It'll take, I'd say, about 2 minutes. I added my cooked rice and wild rice combination. I cooked it in my rice cooker. I get the wild rice from the bulk section at Winco, and actually it's really not a rice, it's a grass, and it cooks up really well, just the same settings as the rice cooker. I like short grain brown rice, or this is long grain brown rice. So then I just add the 1/4 cup of cranberries. I like the orange flavored cranberries from Trader Joe's. And then I toasted some slivered almonds, sliced almonds, just in a dry pan. And you can add, I have in the recipe adding a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning. You can add it in the water when you cook the rice, or you can add it afterwards. So I also wanted to share, in the bulk section of Winco, there are really nice selections of rice combinations. One of them has little lentils in it. One of them has different types of rice. It's called Ancient Grains. I encourage you to try those. It's a really nice variation on rice. So I will get some plates out and show you how you can use the sauces with the pilaf. So I wanted to show you some samples and ideas. When I talk about making bowls, what I'm talking about, I have these really nice ceramic bowls that I got. And they are heavy. They're a nice size for a large, deep bowl. And it's something nice about being able to layer things in a bowl that you can just enjoy instead of a plate. So I'm going to show you how you can take a sample of like the rice pilaf, put it in one side of the bowl, fill the other side. I steamed these greens, which are just kale, a little broccoli. You could then add some garbanzo beans. You could add the yum sauce. So this is thickened, and it's very flavorful. As it drizzles down, it goes all into all of the greens and the rice. You could add chopped red bell pepper, a few olives, maybe some tomatoes, and a little parsley. And there you have a really nice bowl. You could make one, you could just use regular plain rice. The white cheese sauce has thickened, and I like to use it as a sauce. So we'll just do this one with, I like it with broccoli. Broccoli is really good with a rich cheese type sauce. It's also really good just adding things as some more of the chopped, the sliced almonds, and go for a little color. The combinations are endless. So these two sauces, the white cheese sauce, I like to also pair with my the pesto sauce. With pasta dishes, it's very similar to a very thick Alfredo sauce. The yum sauce is tasty and has a little curry. It has really interesting flavors. It's something you could pair with, I made these in the air fryer, these French fries. It'd be very good with any of these sauces instead of ketchup. So hopefully this was helpful for these sauces and this idea for some different ways to make tasty bowls that you can enjoy. See you next time. Happy cooking.